Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Oh,
It is
I
hump
mean,
day.
it's happy hump day, but like I was
Happy
telling you
hump.
before, I will tell everybody who's here. It's kind of, excuse my language, but it's kind of been a fucked up day for a lot of people because over 100, about I know I checked earlier, it was like 100, like 13,000 people. They were not able to use their phone if they had Verizon,
Mm.
and I was one of them. My wife was. It literally just went. It went out. It just like literally. I was like I could I couldn't like people at work couldn't call me if they were looking for me. All like the bad thoughts go in my head. I was like, oh, if something happens. I'm
Oh my
stuck. I
God.
can't call for help.
It's
Yeah,
been crazy. I know my daughter called me from Missouri and she's like, "Is your phone working?" I said, "Well, you're talking to me." I didn't even notice that there was a problem, to be honest. But I
no,
guess a lot
no.
of people had a problem. So hopefully it doesn't interact with or interfere with our show. People trying to watch the show if they're out of their homes and they're
That's
watching
the one
from.
thing I was worried about because I was thinking I was like, well, I hope it doesn't screw up with like the Verizon Wi-Fi. What's the drills here,
Oh!
Joe?
Well, let's say hello to everybody really quickly. Hello, Muncie. Thank you for being here. Miss Mama Nancy, thank you so much for being here. The Mustard
What's
Drill,
the
sir,
drill?
thank you so much for being here. The Queen
Thank
of
you, thank you.
Disney, welcome
Yeah.
back, Miss
Oh,
Samara Brown.
oh yeah. So if you haven't noticed, I told all you guys that I got a media pass to the New York Travel
I
Show,
know.
and now I just got another media pass to the New York Boat Show. So I'm working on hopefully on the boat show. I actually sent them an email trying to get maybe some walkthrough of their yachts. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've never been on a
That's
yacht
the deal.
before.
I told Keith, I said, you should call Scott. He might want to go with you and check it out.
Yeah, because I'm going to the New York Travel Show a week from Sunday, and the boat show I'm going to do after work because I'm already there in the city,
Yeah.
and because that's way too much to do both things in such a
Yeah.
short amount of time. You
That's gonna
know,
be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun for you.
so so I was actually it's crazy down in Miami. If
Mhm.
people down there on February 11th, they have the biggest international boat show in Miami.
Yeah, they do. And then they have one here in Tampa. Welcome in, Miss Katie. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back from your amazing cruise
Yeah,
last
Florida.
year.
Oh, for NASCAR. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe they have like a
Look,
NASCAR
Muncie,
show.
Muncie's like, if you apply for the NASCAR one, I'm coming with.
I don't know how I could get a media pass for that. I mean, it has to be like these like exhibits like this. These expos,
Right,
which I'm going to be applying for. I even sent the restaurant people to try to get one because so they're having a whole restaurant thing, but you have to be
right.
in the restaurant industry. You
Oh,
have to
okay.
have been, and they have criteria even just getting a media pass, right? You have to
Nice.
have done like 6 months of a minimum 6 months of journalism and all of that, and your stuff has to be about it. So I sent an email hoping they would at least maybe bend, give me a little bend and let me come in there because I told them I just want to put it on my channel.
Yeah, that's
If
awesome.
not,
That's really cool.
I mean, if not, I totally understand, because
Yeah.
you know,
But that's awesome that you got the opportunity. Yes, Samara, it's going to be 37 degrees here in Florida tomorrow.
I just saw something on my phone that said Florida is expecting snow flurries on Monday. Am I right?
Yep. All the way at the panhandle, not where I am. Thank God.
Okay. By
Not
the
where I
capital,
am.
by
I feel
Tallahassee up there.
Miss Katie's like, I feel the temperature is going to go down here in Orlando. Miss Katie, you better bundle up because it's coming.
Trust
It
me.
is. I was thinking of going to Disney this weekend. I wanted to go to Epcot for the art festival, but then I look at the and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna wait it
So,
out.
so on Monday it's gonna be a high 31 and low 15 degrees here.
Woo,
15, cool.
woo.
Wait, I want to be on a cruise after feeling that.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking of going to Disney, like Epcot, for the art festival that they got going on. But when I looked at the weather, I'm like, no, I'll just stay home, nice and warm. I'll figure something out to do here next weekend, maybe.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
a lot of
Oh
fun.
yeah. So at the boat show, they did tell me if I want to interview people, I can. You know, just let them know. But I'm like, I don't know anyone who's gonna be there to interview. I'm like,
Well,
who am
you
I
might
gonna
want
interview?
to do some research ahead of time, see who's going to be there, and that way, if you
Well,
see them by passing, then maybe do a little interview. You know, get to know them a little bit and or something information.
I am gonna try to like do a little bit more research, and I have to actually look at me because when you look at the map, it tells you the name of the boat.
Look at Buster Drew. Oh my God, the chicken just fell off me.
Hey,
Oh my God, hold on.
it,
This thing just flew.
it's
Oh my
cruise
God,
news
Buster
time
Drew.
at the
Oh my
boat
God,
show.
I can't even imagine on the boat show. Oh my
I have
God.
some breaking news. You know, all they need was to have a cruise ship there. That's it. Boom.
That's it. Well, they have plenty of boats, so
Yachts.
there you go.
You
Look, Miss
know,
Katie says Friday says it will go down to 33. Yes, it's gonna be crazy over here. I have no, Samara, is that my daughter got me this chicken and I have it next to my desk. And every so often when I'm on this side of, because my other work desk is in a different area, it's just crazy. Oh my God, look who made it in. Well, welcome in, Escapades with Jeffy.
ah,
Hi, Zen.
Course. How you
hello,
doing?
Jeffy. How was
So
work?
Jeffy, are you ready for the sweaters? You know, tomorrow's gonna go down to 33 or 37, whatever
I
it
heard.
is.
I read something that I was going to be cold, and I'm definitely ready for it. I love it cold. If you don't
I
know,
mean,
everybody knows I love it cold.
I do have a Columbia jacket, you know, in my where I only wear it maybe like 2-3 times a year when it gets like super cold. That's made for like if it's going to
That's
be
like
like a hot
heavy duty.
if it's like a high of 15 degrees, I wear it. I could literally go in there, t-shirt, I'm fine. I feel perfect. You know,
Okay.
it's so
Jeffy
warm.
Samara saying that you were
I
on
know.
traffic.
Yes, I had a. Thank God I work from home. I had a last minute thing going on at work, so I had to take care of that, and then here I am. My hair.
I don't know why. Don't be going with your hair because you had a haircut. So
I got a hair. I know. I got a haircut. I just didn't comb my hair. I didn't put any gel on it.
oh my God.
But yeah.
Look, put a hat. There you go. Look, my hands
I have. Yeah.
are
I have. Well, no, that looks too weird. No, that does not work.
Oh my
Guys,
God.
I promise you, when I gel my hair, it looks nice. So if I don't, you know what?
Look, Samara said 1, 2, 3, cha cha cha. There you go.
That looks more like me. There you go.
Oh
Hi,
my
Muncie. I saw you
God.
said hi. Hi, Muncie. Samara. Yeah.
Look,
Here we
Samara
are.
says you were booking Lagomar.
I should.
Hey, you never know because we're going to Fort Lauderdale to check out all the different ships. So we might book Lagomar. You never know.
We may. You never know.
Yeah,
I have
you know what? Just don't do what someone did recently. They had a cruise and they went to Fort Lauderdale and then they went to Port Everglades instead of Port Canaveral and they missed their cruise.
I
Who did
forgot
that?
something about that.
On the Utopia, they went to for the Utopia of the Seas. They missed the
Oh
cruise.
my God.
They went to the wrong port. Yeah.
Oh my
You know what? I
God.
never even put that in my news, so I'll just say what happened. And on top of that, they actually called Royal Caribbean to try to meet up with the cruise in Nassau, and the local the government in Nassau denied the request.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I did see. I got to read up until that part that that they tried to get them to their next port, but I didn't know that they were denied. That sucks.
That's crazy. So Miss Katie says I have a warm jacket I bought in Alaska for $20. It's so comfortable. So that's what she's gonna wear for her warm adventures.
Very nice.
Look, Mercy says hearts are bad hair day best friends.
Yes, they are. And yes, most of the time I am rocking a bad hair day. So yeah. Because I changed the style of my hair. Now I need to style it more. Before I was able to kind of like, because it was like a faux hawk. I was able to.
Oh,
So I
my
want to see everything
God.
first. So I got a new hat. Which hat you like better?
Oh. I just noticed that. I mean, the other one has more gold than the new one.
Yeah, I like the old one with this, but this
Yeah.
one's more comfortable.
I like the one you're wearing right now.
Yeah, it's fine. I like
Yeah.
it. Look
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So,
Look, Joanne is like, now we're talking about hats.
And it happens.
Yeah, it's cold here, like 4 or 5 months straight out. No, I'm good.
And the
I
thing
love
is,
it.
this is like the only time I really wear a hat is like whenever I wear this for my YouTube channel, and whenever I'm doing my stuff, only time I really ever wear a hat.
I know, right? Captain Keith. You know,
Captain Keith.
I don't know, for those of you that are here right now and did not know this, I actually talked about this yesterday on my live stream. They're opening a new port in the Bahamas right next to Grand Turks and Caicos. It's going to call Mayaguana. Weird name, but that's what it's going to be called, Mayaguana.
Papaya.
Weird name, yeah.
Yep. And
Imagine.
guess what? The Godfather is Snoop Dogg. Did you hear about that?
Oh my
For
God.
which one?
Marijuana.
Jesus.
Hey, that would be crazy if he is. Could you imagine? Oh my God.
Yeah, you
That
could,
would be
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, they could, yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
would
my
definitely. And that guy was like, he's so crazy, like that. Even back when it was really bad, you get arrested for it and everything. He would just have he would be smoking, but it would be the size of a cigar.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was smoking. Oh, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a hidden gem. It's called Mayaguana. It's a hidden gem in the Bahamas. I hope it's not like Freeport. You know, I'm hoping it's not.
Right. So which is something that we kind of like spoke about yesterday, that based on what a little bit I read, it was they were trying to alleviate traffic going to Nassau. So
Right,
they're
going
opening
to
this
Nassau.
new port, but they already have Freeport. But I was saying like Freeport doesn't really offer much. It's very
I don't know if you guys noticed, there's very little cruises going to Freeport.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
little. It's
It's
just
just
far in between.
Now
doesn't
that
cover anything.
Celebration Key opened up, the Carnival's not even bringing nothing really to Freeport. They just go to Celebration Key because one, at Celebration Key, you spend money at Carnival. It's not like the other private islands, for example, MSC. I don't know about Royal, but where everything is already included, you know?
Right.
Where so if you notice, NCL now starting in March, you have to pay for the stuff there. I mean, MSC's private island was so good. I literally went. I told you guys this last week.
I'm back. Look, Mustard Drill.
It's a work in progress.
Let's talk. Let's give it a few minutes. So I changed the channel name to Travel Adventures. Obviously, the whole background is gone. So we're getting there.
So I got a question. It says, what did you use for the background? Like, I used to think it must be something like on wheels that you wheeled it around. You know?
Oh no! It was attached to that wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All the leaf stuff was like attached to the wall.
We put a panel on this wall, like a whole big old panel, a wood panel, and then we attached all those leaf thingies into the wall. Mm-hmm. So Martine had to bring it down with we rolled the leaf things like a big mat. Right. So now a new thing is coming here. I have some delays and some stuff that are coming, but soon, you guys. I think you're gonna see the whole background, and I'm gonna push this desk further out so you can see the whole background and then really enjoy the Travel Adventures house going forward.
Yeah. And then eventually, this is gotta that thing right there.
Hey, you never know. I might move the leafy things to Jeffy's place, and he could have the leafy things in the.
You know what? So Samira's right. Maybe we should have the ports.
Well, this is parts
of the flag that shows the ports.
This is going to be part of what's coming to the wall. So there's really cool stuff that are going to put on the wall. So they're coming in little by little.
We're gonna put shelves on it and everything.
I'm going to put some shelving on the back with lighting. So it's gonna, and then it's gonna have the Travel Adventure sign and the logo is going to be the same color of our YouTube. It's going to be orange.
I mean, I thought about like just buying like eventually maybe like a big ass freaking flag of a cruising Pete and just like, you know, put it behind
You
me.
could do that like a banner, like a kind of banner.
Yeah.
You could go somewhere
Yeah.
and they could print out a banner.
Well, if you need something, let me know, because my daughter has a 3D machine and she does anything in wood, 3-dimensional, whatever you want. So,
Yeah.
But anyways, we're running late. It's already 6 minutes past whatever the time. So let's get to it. And yes, let's get to it. Here we go. I'm sorry. I just read Josephine's message. Well, yeah, Josephine. She's like, Joanna's not going to allow the flag. I love it. She's like, it's not going to happen, Keys. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
Oh, I was like literally talking. I forgot. I'm like, it will literally go up. This will happen. It will go up there, and then after the show, it will come right back down. And I have to do that every week.
Look at Joanne. Not in the dining room. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty. All right, guys. Welcome back to another Across the Wave. Today, we're actually in the Port of Bahamas. So we're going to give you a little bit of the history. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can because we're already 8 minutes over the time. So a little bit about the Bahamas. Well, not look at me, Bahamas, Bermuda. Oh my God. We are talking about Bermuda today. So a little bit about Bermuda. These ships dock in the naval dockyard in Bermuda. And sometimes if you are very lucky, you can either stay there a 2-night or a 3-night cruise. Some of these cruises do leave out of New York, and every so often you will find one out of Miami. So with that being said, in the 1959, under the Section 87 of the Naval Discipline Act of 1866, only sailors on the books of the commissioned naval vessel were subject to naval discipline. Naval personal assignments to shore duties were listed administratively as crew members of depot ships originally used in the old warships in Bermuda. There is a lot of history there in that naval area in Bermuda. So it's called the Royal Naval Dockyard. And there's a lot of great history. If you love history like I do, you will find all sorts of different historical artifacts there and different things from back into 1918 and up until today. So it's really kind of cool. In 1783, we go a little bit back. In the decades following American independence, Britain was faced with 2 threats to its maritime supremacy. The first was French, as Napoleon battled Britain for military, political, and economical supremacy in Europe. The French West Indies, in the attempt to cripple British, they trade in the New World. The Royal Navy was hard pressed in Europe and unable to release adequate forces to counter the menace of privateers. For those of you that don't know a little bit about Bermuda, Bermuda is stuck like right in the middle of the ocean. There's not a lot of like little other islands or anything like that. They're just like in the middle, and everything all the food comes from the United States and other places that are shipped there. So Bermuda is very expensive. It's a very expensive place to live in. It's a very expensive place, for food and different types of things like that. So just in case, a little information if you did not know that. The first naval establishment in the East End, the Royal Navy sought to counter the threat of French privateers in the New World by commissioning its own light vessels built along the lines of traditional Bermuda sloops. The Royal Navy began to invest in Bermudan real estate in 1795. very early, and it began to buy islands in the west end of the chain and the Great Sound. A little bit about the relocation to the west end. Numerous islands at the west end and the Great Sound were used for various purposes, but the core of the base, the dockyard, began to take a shape in Ireland Island. The northwest extreme I can't even talk today. The northwest extremity of the extremity, initially local laborers free of enslaved were sought to carry the Constitution. So if you, as you go and you start reading a little bit about Bermuda, they went through the American War in 1812. Then through the 19th century, after the war, the Navy concentrated the buildings of the dockyard while the Army began its own buildup of fortifications. Through 1851, master stone carver Charles Thomas traveled through North America. And on the First World War, during the First World War, the dockyard and its vessels intended to dominate the American coastal and West Indies. On the Second World War, during the Second World War, again, the naval base in Bermuda, transatlantic convoys ship were arrived in Bermuda singly, where Charles ferries converted yacht HMS during that time. Then a little bit about the redesignation from the dockyard to naval base. After the Second World War, with a former primary threat to the region, the United States having been an ally to both world wars. So, you know, they talked to NATO and they did all of this other stuff during that time. And in 1951, the closure of the dockyard was actually a reduction of its own status to a base, with a disposal of more lands holding in Bermuda. And today, as you know it, that dockyard, the current status now, you can bring tourism through there. And they started operating the tourism since 1995. Is the base of the stays, the storm. They've gone through so many different things. They caused damages to the building, and they reconstructed all of that. And now, you know, they have the National Museum there, the Dolphin Quest attraction in the naval yard, and there are also several restaurants offsite. So this is my information for the history, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I'm going to pass it over to Keith, and he's going to bring you the news. Take it away, Keith.
Hello, Lulu. Thank you for coming in. And my mother's asking Muncie, who's winning? Yeah, Indiana, I think is going to win. I mean, I think Indiana is actually probably. I think they win by at least 10 points, because I think Indiana's too dominant, you know, and they have a great offensive line. But let's get back to actually why we're here. So currently there are no cruise ships. The first cruise ship for the year will be on Saturday, February 26th. I mean, Saturday, 2026 on February 1st, which makes absolutely no sense. Let me double check the next one real quick. And then you got the other one. So there is actually, if you go down to Hamilton, there is a cruise port there, but it don't hold out, because those are usually for like the really like low luxury cruises, the smaller cruise stuff and all that, you know. So, okay, so now that we got that part over, and the temperature actually today on Wednesday, it was a high of 70 and low of 68. I would love that. Bermuda can be a very, very hot place, but if you go there in November, it actually will get pretty cool there. So just mind you, just think about it. If you want to know how the weather is, Bermuda is like online, like right in between North and South Carolina. So it's right in that area of the United States. I think it's like 500 or 800 miles east of the shore. Okay, so let's get on to the news now. There we go. Okay, so on Holland America, right? HAL, the Rod Dam, Holland America Rod Dam, right? They actually had a norovirus outbreak, and this article was put out on January 11th, and this happened on the voyage from December 28, 2025 through January 9th. And this, if you don't know, yes, it's a Carnival Corporation owned cruise ship. And if you don't know what the norovirus is, yeah, so people are gonna get sick, vomit, diarrhea, I don't, and all that stuff. So that can happen. And what will the crew do to try to stop it? Well, one, if you are really sick, they will find the people and they will confine you to your room maybe for 24 to 48 hours, right? If you're really sick like that, so that the whole ship doesn't get an outbreak. And two, they're gonna, they will start doing wiping down, clean all the surfaces and all that, disinfecting all the surfaces. And number three, if it gets really out of hand at the buffet, they will actually, you won't be able to touch the stuff at the buffet. They will serve you, depending on the cruise line. I think some cruise lines still only serve you. I'm not sure. I forgot. Okay, so let's get to the next news story. So I actually put out 4 this time, right? Only because of okay. So the Port of Galveston plans to use more than $8 million in new funding. So they're gonna expand the Galveston port. So this is really good news for you cruise travelers. I just I'm not a fan. I mean, I've never been to Galveston, right? I thought about doing it, but I always said I'm like it's like an hour to like an hour and 15 minutes from the airport to the cruise. So you at a minimum you're going to be paying around maybe 120, 100 to $125 for the cab, and that does not include the tip for the cab and all that. So you could be paying anywhere from like around 100 at the end, maybe like 150 for the cab each way. And that's not including like your cab going home. For example, I live in Westchester, New York. If I was leaving out of like JFK LaGuardia, that cab alone cost me $100 and change. Because I have an airport close to me, but it's a small one. Sometimes the flight, the time, and all that, right? So that's a reason why I'm not like a big fan of Galveston for stuff like that. Okay, and let's get on to the next story. Okay, so this is actually big news. Roy Cribbin drops all Labadee business through 2026. And I think all this started at the end of 2024. And yes, the Labadee is really nice, this and that, but you know what? Well, I guess the tensions again are really, really bad over there again. I mean, this is crazy. I don't even know why they even try to go there. Now they're waking up. You know what? We're not gonna sit here think about this. The safety of the passengers. And you know what? It's not like a big like private area. I mean, it's in Haiti. Oh, it's the only place they have in Haiti. I mean, I'm whatever. I'm just like shaking my head. I don't know why they even attempted to still go there. As soon as it first should have happened, they should just cancel it. That's it. No cruises to Haiti until this is resolved. Just like other cruise lines don't have no cruises to like Israel or stuff like that. Up the Red Sea, no cruises there because of the tensions that were going on over there. So yeah, let me just go down. So, for example, guests booked on May 2nd, 2026 departure of Freedom of the Seas will not be visiting Labadee. They will be going to Nassau instead of part of a 5-day itinerary. All right. And I got one more story, which I actually did this one. And I'm just going to put it out here for everybody there. And this one, if you don't know, and ICE, obviously there's a lot of things going on with ICE and all that. but ICE actually they burst into a cruise passenger's room at 6:45 in the morning on debarkation day, right? So basically, I'm just going to scroll down so you guys see this. Basically, what happened is so this cruise passenger and the person that they were looking for had the same exact name. Now, I don't know how this got misunderstood that they thought this person was this person, because in order to get onto a cruise ship, what do you need? Passport, birth certificate, whatever, however you get on, right? It's either passport or you need ID with the birth certificate and everything, right? And the birth certificate is going to say where you're from. So more likely, you probably use the passport. So I don't know why, and you have to go through customs. They should have that in their record. So somebody screwed up in their system, maybe when they came in, customs should have given that to them so that they could go, okay, this is not him, this person is American citizen, because they were looking for someone who committed multiple crimes, and this person actually had multiple arrest warrants against them, and so that's the reason why they went in there and they charged into the guy's room at 6:45 in the morning, the whole 9 yards. But I mean, thankfully, after being held in a detention center for about 90 minutes, all that was resolved, and him and his wife were able to go home. And his wife tried to record the whole thing going on when they took the phone. When she got the phone back, everything she recorded was gone. And that is about it with the news. So I'm going to pass this off to whoever's going next.
Welcome. You guys know we're talking about Bermuda, so let's just jump straight into it. Oh, and Keith, I did hear about that news, and it was insane. That was crazy. All right, so we are here in Bermuda, like I mentioned, and the main dock, or where all the majority of the cruise ships go, would be the Royal Naval Dockyard. This is for large cruise ships, like I mentioned. The sprawling Royal Naval Dockyard, its 6 acres complex, gives visitors plenty to do and see. You're either docked at King's Wharf or Heritage Wharf, right next to each other. So that's very important to know. In Bermuda, ferry transport is oftentimes the fastest and most scenic way to get around, such is the case when traveling between the Royal Naval Dock and either the city of Hamilton or the town of St. George. At this terminal situated in the middle of the dockyard, wealth of attractions, cruise passengers arriving at King's Wharf or Heritage Wharf can hop on the blue route for a zippy 20 minutes and ride to Hamilton, or the orange route, which reaches St. George's in under 40 minutes. So for those staying in or around Hamilton, the ferry to dockyard makes for a fun West End day trip, dropping you off at the doorsteps of the Clock Tower Mall, the National Museum of Bermuda, the Dolphin Quest, and May Raid restaurants and bar. So that's really good to know. Take from here 20-minute ferry or taxi to downtown, which is talking about the port, downtown Hamilton, and it is much faster than taking the bus. So also a really good tip. So taking the ferries is definitely faster. All right. Now, let's see what we could do. The Royal Naval Dockyard in itself, with its National Museum of Bermuda, is the #1 tourist attraction of Bermuda. Even if you plan to spend all of your precious time in Bermuda, Prince Sandy Beaches, try to schedule some hours to check it out. The town of St. George is a scenic UNESCO World Heritage Site and the oldest continually inhabited British settlement in the New World. It boasts small, winding streets and typical British colonial architecture with fountains, gardens, and squares, cobbled streets, and plazas. So very good to know, the town of St. George. Now, there's also the National Museum of Bermuda. Maritime Lane takes half a day to go to the Royal Naval Dockyard. After the loss of its naval base during the American Revolution War, the British Royal Navy relocated the headquarters of the Atlantic Fleet there in 1812 to 1957. The old limestone storage buildings keep the fortress has been wisely redeveloped by the Bermuda government into a tourist attraction and shopping center. So good to know. The Bermuda Aquarium is also another place to visit. The museum and zoo, 40 North Shore Road, which is located Flats Village. It's daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and centerpiece by 140,000 gallon replica of coral reef. Wow, that's incredible. This is one of Bermuda's main attractions. Over 300 birds, reptiles, and mammals, and 200 species of fish are currently in the aquarium. It's about $10 per adult, $5 seniors, and ages 5 to 12 would be $5. So also very good to know. Crystal and Fantasy Caves. So Wilkinson's Avenue, this is located, in Wilkinson's Avenue, Bailey's Bay. And this would be the daily hours of 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Last admission being 4 p.m., good to know. 2 quiet different caves to see. Now, the island benefits of an excellent and frequent bus service, which connects all parts of the island to Hamilton. The buses are used equally by locals and visitors. When catching the bus, just look out for the pink and blue painted poles, which that determines which bus stops it is. The pink dedicates to the bus going to Hamilton, and then the blue are the ones coming from Hamilton. Now, out on the pier, turn right to the visitors information, maps, and printed guides to tourist sites. They're freely available, so that's very good. The visitor info booth beyond the gift stand sells the unlimited day pass for buses and ferries. So it'll be $12 for 1 day, $20 for 2 days. So very interesting and good to know. Printed buses and ferry schedules are given along with the mini Bermuda guide. So that is a little bit of everything that I have for Bermuda. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, let's bring everybody in so that way we could talk about restaurants and excursions. So bring them in.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. So, I actually put the link up of the National Museum of Bermuda, which is the walkthrough I did. So, and that exact one, I actually just put it in the description of this live stream. So, anyone who's not on my site,
good because I've never been to Bermuda.
Oh, and let you know, which I will be talking about it. It's literally from the port, 10 minute walk. Not probably about a 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything seemed pretty good. Like based on like the notes and the things that I had read and seen, I think.
Okay.
So,
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Bermuda's like 43 miles long and 39 miles wide. So it's not like a big island.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like going from my house to Orlando.
Okay. So do you want to go first?
I could do it first. We're doing excursions, right?
Yeah. Do excursion.
So let's roll with the excursion. Ooh, ooh. I like the one that I picked today. I don't know about you all, but I liked it. So let me see.
All right, let's see it.
Hold on, let me find
Once
it.
it's like, I still don't know which beach we should go to.
Horseshoe Bay Beach, honey. Horseshoe Bay Beach.
Yeah.
That's what you want to go to.
Yeah, you want to go to Horseshoe Bay Beach, but when you get there, don't go right there.
Right.
Walk down.
Walk a little bit.
Walk to your left. Take a nice 10-minute walk over there. But if you do stay right there, go to your right. They got like a little area. It's almost like a pool area. It's a beach with the rocks over there. So.
Well, the Horseshoe Bay is known for their pink sand. So if you're looking to have like a little souvenir of pink sand, that's where. And it's weird because it's not like if it's pink unless you look at it from like a different angle. It's really cool, but it's really cool to see the pink sand as well. So
I mean, it's not really. To me, it don't even look pink. It looks like an orange color.
Yeah, but it's a little bit thicker too. It's a lot of coral. I guess it's weird how it is. But I picked the Bermuda, the Bermuda Hidden Gems Summer excursion. This is a $203 per person excursion. Keep in mind that this is a 7-hour excursion, so keep that in mind. These are some of the pictures on there. I don't know if I'll be throwing myself from a rock all the way, but maybe, who knows, depending how far deep it is.
I have seen people do that, and I'm like, oh my god! I horseshoe bait. Everybody wants to jump. They want to climb on top of these rocks. I'm like, really?
Yeah. So they have some caves on there too that you can go through it. Like you can see right there, they have some stairs, and you get to go and let me see that, because I know that there's more pictures. So it's really cute. It's something, you know, kind of like if you like the woodsy kind of thing, it is something that you might be interested in. And a little bit about this excursion, what really actually when I was looking through the excursion, I just like things like nature and stuff like that. So this was one of the things that I wanted to check out. But on here, you can explore the best Bermuda and its natural beauty on a small group tour day that has you cliff jumping, dry cave exploring, cave swimming, and snorkeling. Discover the caves and natural pools at Tom's Moor Jungle before grabbing lunch and ice cream at the local restaurant. Your final stop is one of the Bermuda's premier snorkeling reefs, where you can observe marine life and relax on the pink sand beach. So as you can see, what's included is a safety helmet with a headlamp, ice cream, local guide, gratuities for the tour, and towels. Those are not included. Bottled water, lunch at the local eatery, and the use of snorkel equipment is also included. So the itinerary, you go to Tom Moore's Jungle. That's where you will have the Blue Hole Park, the nature hike, the drive cave exploration, the web cave swimming, optional cliff jumping into the Blue Lagoon. So you have all of that stuff there. I like that because it's more like a nature kind of thing, and I like those kinds of things. I also like zip lining. For those of you that don't know, I have done many zip linings before. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys today.
Very nice.
What about you, Keith? What do you have?
Oh yeah. Since we were talking about it, it is the museum.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't do the normal website. I actually went to their website. I think it costs about roughly, I think it's like $20 again.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I think it was about, it's not, I think it was like $20. And after the museum, they actually have a bar or a door or restaurant right across the street. So
okay.
So if you can you could literally spend a whole day here. So if you're looking right here at this picture, and which you don't see the ships over there, but right up there to the left, that's beautiful. That is the dock right there, right? So on the left side is where NCL's dock, and all the other cruise ships dock on the right. Why does NCL get that? Because NCL gets their own ship. They get their own ferry service. So you can take that ferry for free with NCL to St. George's, which is on the other side.
Oh, okay.
It's free with them, but the ride is on that ferry. It's a 45-minute ride each way. So just give you guys. But it's quicker to go that way than actually driving through the whole town.
Right.
Because remember, when you go there, everybody drives on the left side. And since things I have right here, I could just show you, just talk you guys now. If you guys see the big square building over there, right, the biggest one down there, when you get on top on the corner of that, it gets extremely windy over there. And over here on there, you're going to see, like, this is something pretty cool for the kids. There's a lot of cannons on this place. So when you go in there, you can see a lot of different cannons. And to me, like if you go in my description, I have a video on my full walkthrough I did of this place. It was raining, windy. I have myself on top of that, and the wind is tremendous. You get over there, it was like crazy windy, but it's definitely an experience. I say you should do this at least once, and it's not expensive, especially for the amount of time you're going to be there. You go there, you should be there probably for at least 2 to 3 hours. But like I said, it's not that far.
Right. You know? And also, Keith, just to add up, since you have that picture there, there's an arch there in the navel, and it says that that if you cross the arch with your loved one, you guys will be together forever. So I don't know if you guys can do that.
Yeah.
With Joanne, but there's an arch there.
So as soon as you come, now because I moved, now everything's moving. So yeah. As soon as you come off the park, you're gonna see an arch over there. People have
Mhm.
proposed to people over there. If you could,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
very famous.
Yeah, you
Look,
probably
look at
can.
Jeffy. Jeffy's like,
Yeah. Really can't see. Okay, so let
I
me just
will never find a loved one, so it's fine. I
let me
guess
actually check
everybody
the
who falls in
tickets.
love, good for you.
Yeah, so the tickets are still $20, and children under 16 are free.
Oh
So which
wow,
is not bad. I didn't know that.
wow,
Okay.
that's
So
awesome.
yeah. So that is that. And now I'm actually gonna show you my favorite restaurant in all of Bermuda.
Ooh,
Let
have
me
you
give
been
you
there?
a handful of times.
Okay.
I think I've been to Bermuda like 3 or 4 times already, and every time I try to go there. So they used to have two restaurants, but when COVID happened, they closed
Mhm.
the one down. So
Mm.
this one is, I'll tell you, it's the Swizzle Inn, right? So before I get there, before I put it up, so the Swizzle Inn is right near the caves. Yes, I mean not next door to the caves, but the Crystal and Fantasy Caves. But you could
Mhm.
leave there, and you could just walk up the block and maybe like a 10-minute walk over there. But and also then from there you could go to the ice cream shop, which is across the street too. So,
Gotcha.
but mind you, the food, yes, like you said earlier, the food is expensive, but they have the best drink on the whole island. If it's called the rum swizzle, trust me, you go in there, you drink it. It is extremely good, but put in mind, you go here, think in your head that you're in the United States, you're paying for a steakhouse. So
Okay.
why do I say that? That's how much it costs to go and eat at these restaurants in Bermuda. It's extremely expensive. Okay,
Mhm.
Hmm.
and if you
Interesting.
found that I never even looked for a steakhouse because I'm going to steakhouse. Oh wow, it's going to cost me like $500-600. Okay, so I'm actually gonna
Look, your
actually
mom is like, we're going there.
yeah. So I'm actually, but to get there, you got to take the ferry to Hamilton and then a bus, or you could take two buses to get there, or if you want to pay for a cab. So
Yeah.
there's one or the other. Okay, so let me actually show you the Switzerland first, and then I'll show you the menu because the menu is on a separate page. Okay, so this is the pub, right? So you go in there, they have all these like sticker stuff over there. Um, so that's the rum swizzle. They give it to you like that over there.
Mm.
And trust me, you will keep drinking it and drinking it and drinking it. You don't realize you are getting freaking hammered. And once you get up and you walk out, you are you're falling all on the floor. I'm being honest. So yeah, let me see this. The rum. Uh, I want to see what else I have. I'm trying to see if they have all the photos. Yeah, I mean it's a small place, so it's not like huge. Okay, here we go. That's what I was looking for, like some photos here for you guys. But I can tell you, the food's really good there.
Oh, that looks
Now,
good.
That's nice.
yeah, the food is definitely really. I'm not gonna lie, the food is really good there.
It looks good.
Yeah. So, and then they got all these stickers like this, which is like usually people.
Did you put your sticker there when you went?
No, because I didn't have a sticker at the time. But people hang their business cards and all that.
That's awesome, though.
So, uh, okay. Well, so I got more photos here. These are work. And then the other thing is, if you wanted to, I think you could book a reservation like before,
Like ahead of time?
yeah, because so many people, so a lot of people come here off of cruises. Yeah, I'm just
Hmm.
saying. Yeah, I got pies. This. All right. So I'm actually gonna get to what's this one? Maybe this is. I don't even know what that is. All right. I'm gonna actually show you guys the menu now, and then shit.
You know, when I went to Bermuda, I noticed that they don't have fast food restaurants. I think the only one they have there is KFC. They used to have a McDonald's, but it was so expensive. McDonald's had to like pull out of there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
KFC for a bucket of chicken back when I went in 2019, it was $54
Yeah.
without the fixings. That was just the chicken.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
A
All right.
soda over there was $7 for a soda
That's
because everything gets imported.
right.
Yeah.
Everything's imported.
Everything's imported, but if you go actually, oh, I totally forgot to tell you this. So when you get off the ship, follow the road, look for the clock tower, right? Go
Mhm.
into that clock tower, and that is the clock tower mall. So in there, they have all different types of shops. You want to get a cigar, you get to get all this other
Right.
stuff. So that's the mall that everybody goes to if you want to go in there. Now around the port, they have a bunch of other stuff, other places.
Should
They
have just
do have,
let Pete do the around the port. Why did I do the around the port today? I should have just let him do it.
yeah, I mean, I know the whole. Like I told you, I've been here like at least 3 or 4 times already. So I know the whole port inside off the top of my head.
Yeah.
All right, so where's the menu? Where's the menu?
What? It's
You
up.
must be
The
hungry.
menu.
You must
I'm
be
hungry.
hungry.
Well, it's up. You don't see it?
No, it's not up. If not, what are we talking about the menu?
All right, hold on. I'm
Well,
gonna try to go. I'm gonna try again.
Got the wrong
Jeffrey's like,
screen
I'm
going up.
hungry. I can't wait to see the food.
Yeah,
Bring it on.
like, where's the food? Where's it at?
Is it up again?
There. Okay, now it. There you
There
go.
we go.
There we are.
See, I had. Okay, I don't know why. I put it up, and this isn't the first time this has happened. Whenever I get these on these other screens. Okay, so this is swizzle in, and so
Salads and starters. Okay, and then classic
Greek
thing.
salads, Greek salad. You got garden pouch, portobello.
Ooh, nuggets. Nice.
Loaded potatoes.
Onion rings. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm only looking at the appetizers: crab and spinach strip, calamari, shrimp. They got milkshakes for the kid. Don't forget to get your rum swizzle. Get the full jug.
Right.
Trust me.
I'm with Muncie. He said earlier he's a beer
think
person.
a jug holds 4 drinks, if I'm correct. So, okay. Here's the classic food: chicken. I remember I had something here that was really good. I can't remember. The nachos I had, they were really good.
Nice.
Yeah, there's like $20 for nachos.
I mean, if it's a big serving, I'm not mad at it. But if it's like,
I mean, 23 for the burgers. You got a pizza.
Oh, they got pizzas too.
So I'm eating on the ship, and exploring these areas. But I'm eating at the ship.
No. Even though they have that place across from the museum, this thing to me doesn't compare to that place at all. Even though a lot of people go there because it's close, But this place is like so much better. I'm telling you, it is worth the ride. Now, if you're in Bermuda for the day, don't go here because you're not gonna have enough time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're in Bermuda, whether it's a day and a half or 2.5 days, then you do it because you have time. That's the one thing about Bermuda. 7-day cruises, you're here for 2.5 days.
Yeah, you could be there 2 days or 3 sometimes.
5 or 6 day cruise. 5 days. It's a day and a half. 6, it depends,
Right.
And a 4-day cruise, you're here for half a day. So,
Muncie put there the swizzle burger pizza.
okay, so
Yeah.
Bob, that's the ribs. They got the fries. Okay, here's the main courses. I think I had the steak here. I think the steak was pretty good. I mean,
Fingers and mash.
I really don't remember what I had here, but I remember it was really, really good. It had to be a steak.
Ribs, teriyaki beef skewers. Oh,
Look, Jeffy's over there.
I'm already so good.
Trust me.
All right, so that was interesting. That was cool. I mean, the menu is not. It has a few things that are like interesting to try. Yeah, but I'm glad like fully like how some menus are. There's like 20,000 pages, and you're just like, what? But that seemed like a variety, and I liked it. So awesome. Very nice.
I mean, and I definitely tell you, Bermuda's a place it's worth to try to go here at least one time in your life. Try one time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I chose the Port of Call.
Port of Call.
And it's really kind of cool. They have a lunch, dinner, and a wine list, and the protocol Christmas. They actually have a Christmas menu too.
Oh,
You have the Caesar salad, baby spinach, grilled watermelon and feta cheese
burrata.
salad. The burrata and the
Wedge
poached pear
salad.
salad.
Yes.
Iceberg wedge. Yes.
Love it. All right.
The
Oh, okay.
yellowfin tuna tartare, zucchini and goat cheese fritters. They got the chill jumbo
bougie.
cocktail.
Okay.
And for the main courses, you got the lemon sold Munir,
Munier.
miso glazed roast salmon, blackened wahoo,
Wow.
pan-sear black grouper, lemon oregano roasted chicken. That sounds good.
That sounds nice.
Petite filet mignon, pork mixed grill, fish and chips, and light lunches. You got the poke ball, the pork cob salad, roasted cauliflower steak, and all sandwiches served with the hand cut fries. So they have that, and they also have the dinner menu. You got the tuna tartare, seared scallops, escargot, crispy calamari, tempura shrimps, burrata.
They got snails?
They got some.
Yeah, I know, right? They got escargot. They do got snails.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
For the main course, we got the miso glazed salmon, the pan-sear filet of grouper, grilled Bermuda wahoo, 24-hour braised beef short ribs. Go ahead.
Oh man, I mean escargot. I mean, you know, when we were on the Royal Caribbean, my nephew ate it every day for an appetizer. Let's just say by the end of the cruise, he was in the bathroom.
I bet. Like I don't. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Look at Samara. I just need chicken nuggets.
Sounds great. Mickey Mac and cheese sounds great too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have one thing to share with you guys. So here we go.
Good afternoon, everybody. We've got an exciting group cruise announcement for you. This time around, it's going to be a very special occasion, as we have managed to get an invite to the inaugural sailing of the one and only MSC World Atlantic. This time around, we'll be sailing out from Port Canaveral in Orlando, Florida on November 13th, 2027. From there, the ship will be docking at Nassau in the Bahamas on the 14th and MSC's private Ocean Cay Marine Reserve on the 15th. After that, there'll be a relaxing day at sea where you can be one of the first people to explore this lovely new ship. On the 17th, they'll be docking in Cozumel, Mexico, followed by Costa Maya in Mexico on the 18th. From there, a single day at sea will be taking you back to Orlando to conclude the inaugural sailing. Be sure to book your cabins quick, as inaugurals like this tend to sell out really fast. You can contact us at jagonzalez@expediacruises.com or call us directly at 813-608-2935. We hope to see you on board with us.
That's right. We hope to see you on board.
Yes, we do.
We're waiting on Keith to let me know. Yes, I am gonna go.
Yeah,
Yes,
Keith, why aren't
I
you
am
going?
gonna go.
I don't know right now.
Joanne, Keith
celebrating.
has to go with us so that we can do the across the wave and all of that cool stuff.
Yeah, out on the waves. That's right.
I know. Samara, you got to book it real good. Muncie, Mama Nancy, everybody.
Was asking like which beach is the best in Bermuda.
For me, was Horseshoe Bay Beach was for me the best beach in Bermuda.
Horseshoe is nice. I mean, there's other beaches. A lot of them are beautiful, but
they have the smallest bridge in Bermuda. They have the smallest bridge there too.
Now, just mind you, if you go on these buses, you know these roads are tight, so they fly through these little corners going like this. So I'm just giving that.
Tell them real good.
Yeah, Muncie, tell them. It's an inaugural. Yeah.
I know.
Keith is like, oh God.
I know. He's feeling the pressure now.
All right.
Feeling the pressure.
Hey, Keith, you could always bunk with Jeffy.
I don't know about that. No. I want my room for myself this time.
No, Jeffy's going to be celebrating her birthday.
It's my birthday, so I'll be doing some celebrating.
Yeah.
I don't
Look at Jeffy.
think Jeff even wants to see someone sleeping with a mask on. You know.
Well, I was gonna say Keith is tall, so I don't know. Like,
Oh my God. He'll be Jeffy. I am your father.
Yeah. No, but definitely try to see if you could go. We're trying to get.
No, you know what's funny? I was watching. Did this show? I forgot what it was called. My wife will remember it. Abbott Elementary, right? So
I love Abbott Elementary.
So have you ever seen, not this season, right? I think it was last season or the one before that one, right? Mm-hmm. Where the teacher, the dark-skinned lady, the one who's all about Jesus, right?
Yeah, Barbara.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they take the kids to, I think, to the museum overnight, and she has a CPAP machine, and she gets up and they all start running. Yeah. And the funny part is, you know, because I wear a CPAP now because of, you know, what happened to me, and you know, because I wear it, I watched it. It made it even more funny for me.
It's a miracle you have not put yourself out there with a CPAP machine.
With a CPAP machine, yeah, he's about to do that soon. That's gonna follow the skit too, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything for next week that you guys want to share with everybody here?
No, nothing.
Not until what's going. I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna have my new stories. I was like really busy with work this week, where I had to go to work. Then from work, I had to take a couple of classes because I need to renew my SST card, which is a government card. In order to work construction in New York City, you need an SST card. So yeah, and then in 2 weeks, it's going to be the same thing. Monday, Tuesday, I got to teach these courses, and then I'm done with it for a couple of years. So I'm good. So it's just like, yeah. So tomorrow, whatever news, the latest news, I will put it out.
All right. What about you? What you got?
I have, I'm looking it up right now as we speak. I have a couple of things. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about, have you been scammed?
Ooh.
So keep an eye on that one. That's coming out on Tuesday on the 7 p.m.
I know. Wow. I know there was a lady in Queens that was scamming people.
That's crazy.
Well,
no, Queens, Queens or Long Island.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm going to talk about have you been scammed on Tuesday? That's going to be on the Beyond the Gangway show. And for our Across the Wave on Wednesday next week, we're going to be in the Port of Dublin.
Yes, we are. Don't know where that's happening. That's where we're going.
I know, but that's where we're going.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's right.
So with that being said, guys, thank you guys. Hey. I'm sorry?
I said, for fuck's sake.
I know, right?
So, actually, there was one more day I wanted to tell you. So one of my videos on Facebook went over 113,000 views on Facebook, which is
very good.
Normal.
That's awesome.
Don't get me wrong. You know, it's not the best video. It's an AI video, but
of course it is. I mean, yeah. But it's working. Don't worry about it.
Hey, it's working.
Exactly.
I mean, some people might be judgmental on the video, but whatever.
I was gonna say some people may think that you're actually like 400 pounds.
Well,
almost all your videos is you like 400 pounds.
Yeah, I look
because you haven't seen the latest ones that he put up there.
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
I've been working all day, so no, I guess I'll have to.
But I will see you guys next weekend. Right. Have a great evening. I love you guys all to the moon and back. May God bless each and every one of you guys. Toodaloo.
I agree with Muncie. All right.
Muncie,
bye, guys.
I've been addicted to making this. Oh my God.
All right.